What's going on, YouTube? Trucking in Life here one more time, guys. Guys and girls and girls and girls. Yeah. Anyway, guys, ain't gonna be no aesthetics to this video. Kind of want to get to the point of this video, like I'm about to. It might not be even a long, drawn-out video. I did a video pertaining to this. I don't know how long ago it was. It's called "How Not to Go Broke Maintaining Your Truck." So that video is kind of all over the place. This video right here will be kind of more directed to like just hit the points, guys, and get out. Cause I want a lot of guys to know how to maintain your stuff without going broke. And it's ways to do it. But you know, some people may say call this cheap or frugal or whatever. Especially in this market right now, if you spend like a bunch of money in the shop and your truck ain't making that much money, you are going out the world backwards. I just want you to know that. And you gotta do this sometimes even when things are good, you gotta spread this stuff out and make it last. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't do that, you will find yourself spend a lot of money on things that you probably can't even afford. You probably ain't got the money to spend it on. One thing I would say, set some money to the side. I don't care how good things is or how bad it is. Set some money to the side just in case you might need it. I'm just talking about the basic oil changes and stuff like that. You'd be surprised how many guys out here don't have the money for oil changes. Then of course, you know, you want to set money to the side for maintenance, but of course, you know, stuff happens, life happens or whatever. And you're like, well, okay, TNL, that sounds like basic common sense. You know, I've been doing that. Well, I'm just telling you, if you're not doing this, put like $100 up a week or $50 up a week. Put something up. If you have nothing else, have the oil change money, because you want to make sure that mule blood stay clean so you keep on rolling that mule. You know what I'm talking about? It's how I build relationships with your mechanics. It's the difference between a part changer and a real mechanic. But if you found a real good mechanic and you got a shop, don't burn the shop, especially if you've been going to that shop for a while and they really get you in, try to get you out. Because you got to do this business, a lot of shops could put you out of business by holding your truck so long. And I ain't gonna hear what type of shops they are. You'll know them when you deal with them. But you want to stay away from them, especially if you are on a like tight schedule and you realize if you know a little bit about your truck and you know it's not really a major problem that's going on, your truck should be in no shop no month for no minor stuff. You want to make sure that if the shop taking care of you, you pay your bill on time. Even if you don't pay your bill on time, talk to the shop and let them know, hey, this is going on. I see guys, they burn the shops. They like, man, look, I'm getting out of here. They ain't gonna see me no more. And then you mess around and have to go to Joe Blow's mechanic shop down the road, and he don't do a good job, so you gotta keep bringing your truck back in there to keep getting the same problem fixed. Have a shop that does parts and have a shop that does major work. I would try to have a couple shops. I would have one shop that kind of like get you in and out for like little small parts and stuff. And I wouldn't take my truck for a brake chamber or like a slack adjuster or like a shock or something to like a major engine transmission repair shop if that's your main shop. For small stuff like that, they may have to have you waiting because they may major in like doing major work on trucks. So if you want to sometimes they'll squeeze you in there to get an oil change or whatever and get your shock stuff fixed. But for the most part, I wouldn't try to go to that type of shop. Even if it is my shop, I'll let them know, hey, I'm going somewhere else to get some minor stuff fixed. Even for stuff like that, I wouldn't recommend it unless you had to. I would go to like a TA or somewhere, a truck stop and get stuff like that fixed, like a shock or something or a brake chamber. It's something that's not that hard to change and it's quick. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong, going to them places, you might sit a couple hours because they be backed up for like 4 or 5 hours. But I'm just saying, worst case scenario, I want to go to a major shop for small stuff. Have a good mobile mechanic you deal with that'll come out to you. Of course, they're going to charge you for that convenience fee. But you ain't got to sit in no shop. They come to you. You already know you need a brake chamber or a slack adjuster, something light work. Nothing major. Nothing open up the engine type of work. You know what I'm talking about? Another way to kind of maintain your truck without going broke is have a basic understanding of your truck or trucks. I see so many people walk in the shops. When I'm in the shop, we both in the shop. Don't get me wrong, we both in there. But at least I have some idea what's going on in my truck. So people walk in the shop, don't have a clue what's going on, especially if you go to them Billy Bob shops. I said on one video I did, when you go to the shop, hey, you come in there, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with my truck. It look bad. You really don't. When you hear this, you know what's coming. You know the hammer coming. But be about right. You're like, hold on, wait a minute. Someone talking about rubber buzz, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I already got a good idea what this might cost or what the problem may be. So you don't want to get screwed over by Billy Blow's Bob Shop, you know what I'm saying? By not having a basic understanding of what's going on with your truck. Find out if you got like 2 or 3 things wrong with your truck and your bank account looking real kind of funny right now. It's looking real crazy. When you go in that shop, don't go in there like you balling out of control. Like, yeah, man, I need this, and this fixed. And yeah, man, just go ahead and fix it, man, you know. And you don't even ask how much it costs. You're like, hey, well, how much it cost to get all this fixed? Well, I need all this fixed. And then you look at your bank account, you know it's kind of low. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't. I don't think it resonate. Like it don't connect. They're like, well, I might not have the money to get the whole thing fixed. And they get that bill. Like this one guy came in all cool one time. I said in another video. He was like, yeah, but how much the bill is? I kid you not, it was $4,000. He was like, he came in super cool. Yeah, man, you know how much is this truck? You know how much it cost to get? What's my bill? And he was like, oh man, $4,000. He's like, $4,000. He started leaning on the counter like, wait, hold on, wait. I said somebody didn't do their homework. Somebody did not do their homework. But I digress. So yeah, write down the things that's wrong with your truck. I'll have a mental note of it. And then try to, if I kind of got a good idea of what's going on with my truck, and you drive a truck long enough, or I'm talking about people who understand what's going on with their truck. Now, if you got drivers and they don't tell you what's going on, of course you don't know. But once you get to a mechanic shop and mechanic tell you, well, this, and this is wrong with your truck, then I would say, okay, well, my bank account looking good to get it all fixed right now. I would get it fixed. But if your bank account looking like, okay, something gonna be short today, hey, I'll ask the mechanic, what's more important on this list to get fixed? What can I hold off on if I can hold off on anything? And what can I get fixed right now? Because if you try to get everything fixed and your money ain't there to get it fixed, some people actually just park their truck like, you know, I couldn't get nothing fixed, so I ain't getting nothing fixed at all. Or I couldn't get it all fixed, so I ain't getting nothing fixed at all. Well, no, sometimes you can fix the main things to run to make some more money and then bring it back to get the other stuff fixed. That's another hack too. So I'm just saying, like, you gotta have that goes along the lines of building good relationships with good shops. Because if you don't do that, you gonna be out here and shops ain't gonna give you this. They gonna front you like this when you first come out there just on GP. Nah, they ain't gonna do that. You gotta build a relationship with them. Come to it for a while, pay your bills, and then sometimes they're like, you know what? You're like, man, hey man, money a little tight right now. Can I come back? Can I come back on this? Can I pay you some now? Can I come back for the rest of it later? You know what I'm saying? So, but I will say this. This ain't part of the video, but it's gonna be part of it now. One thing I would not recommend: don't keep putting stuff on the tab, because I've seen people tabs. You could be a good customer. You tabbed it out for like the last couple rounds. You like, well, I'm gonna make the money back. Get out here and run. Then something else major happen. And then you take it to the same mechanic you already owe money to. And then they fix it because you got good merit with them. And then you're like, well, I'm gonna make it back. And then run some more, make it back. And then something else happen. And now you take it back to the same shop, which you already owed twice now. I've seen that. And what guys do, that's when a lot of guys actually like they ghost the shop. They're like, man, I ain't dealing with you. I ain't got the money to pay you, so I ain't finna call you. No, don't do that. Just communicate. One thing I told myself, guys, and I'm telling you this from me to you, I am not going down with the burning ship. If my money looking super low and super crazy, and that truck cost the money that I got left to my name, I'm out. I'd rather start over with something in my pocket than to start over with nothing in my pocket. And I'm going to touch on this, and I'm going to get to a couple more points in this video, guys, and I'm going to end this. What I mean by that is, I've seen this firsthand. This what made me adopt this attitude. Where guys, they went down with the burning ship. They had a truck, they needed some repairs done. They spent their last to get the problem fixed on the truck. Then they go out there and run, and then something else happened. Now they don't have no money for no tow. They don't have no money to get the truck fixed. And they still got to find a way to get the truck on the side of the road because they ain't got no money because they spent the last on their truck to get up the road, hoping they can make it back. That's what I'm saying. I'm not that dude. I'm not, man. I'm going to have at least tow money. Tell anybody, have at least tow money. Be a little handy with tools yourself. Like small stuff you can do yourself. Try to fix yourself. Or have somebody you know that can fix small stuff. But if you could try to do some of that stuff yourself, especially trying to get off the side of the road or a little small stuff like changing fuel filters and stuff like that. Versus paying $50 for one for 30 minutes or 15 minutes for them to change a fuel filter. Or changing the light. I mean, actually changing out the light itself and changing the light. Some people know how to do that. But try to fix like little small stuff. Keep a little toolkit on you guys. And like I say, little small stuff out here on the road that you can fix yourself. And I get it. Some people don't, they not mechanically inclined in no way. I've met them. So if you that type, then hey man, just do the best you could and just roll on, driver. That's all I can tell you. When you out here doing this type of work and you in this business, you got to get real creative, man, because when your money, don't get me wrong, everybody not struggling, everybody don't struggle, but for those who out there who do struggle being an owner operator, and you understand that, man, you really your livelihood is dependent on work you do, then you really understand that you got to get real creative. You'll do some unthinkable things out here trying to make this stuff happen. You want to maintain your truck without going broke in this market, especially in this market. You better know some of these little small hacks, because if you don't know these small hacks, you're going to be left out in the cold or the hot or the heat with no truck. You stop by for the first time, why not? Hit that subscribe button. It's right there, somewhere at the bottom of look at the bottom of the video. See that button, hit it. Some of you guys stopping by and ain't hit the subscribe button. Rock with your boy, ain't hit the button. What's up? What we doing here, right? I always want to say that. But yeah, hit the subscribe button when you're here, right? Anyway, if you need one-on-one coaching, your boy offer it. If you're intermodal, owner-operator, or a company driver, or a small fleet owner, and you're trying to figure out how to come up with a strategy, especially in this market, to get to the next move financially, holler at your boy. Email me at info@truckingthelife.com. Serious inquiries only. Don't want to waste your time. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, YouTube. Hope this video is helpful. Give you a little understanding of what's going on here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.